Hello, I'm Jane Savannah. I'm the project manager here at iBuild Building Solutions, and today we're with Stephen Jackson here at your Melrose complex. Do you want to just tell us a bit about yourself, Stephen?
Yeah, basically I'm retired and we travel for about 9 months of the year. So when we come back, we wanted to have a base to go back to, but not a big house.
So you've chosen a kit home product with us?
That's right,
Exactly
yeah, that,
right.
to the lock-up stage. So
Yeah.
I think that's a basic one that I've chosen.
Exactly right. Yeah. So you want to talk about your changes that you've made to this project itself?
Yeah, or to the home itself?
Yeah.
Sure. Basically, it came as a 2-bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1 kitchen, and a lounge area. Lounge area being behind the doors behind us. I changed that to 1 bedroom, squeezed the bathroom in a little bit to make more room for the main bedroom. Took away the 2nd bedroom and made that a TV nook for us. And the kitchen, we're leaving, it's just basically 1 open room. So we took the wall away and we're just putting some cupboards in there for storage purposes. And that's it, really.
Yeah. We'll start about starting off your journey here with iBuild. How did you find out about iBuild?
We were looking in about August, about 2 years ago, I think it is now, and round about end of October, November, my son saw on your website this house, and the house itself appealed to us. We didn't want a box construction. We didn't really want a big house either, which was the other thing. This was great. It blended in with what our house is like, and it's got angular areas on the roof.
Multi-skill on the roof.
So it worked in well, and it was to a lock-up stage, which is what we wanted. So it seemed to tick all boxes that we had.
What do you believe that we do better than our competitors, if you did see any?
First of all, there wasn't the sales pressure. There were a variety of options that are available, and you can basically tick off or cross off what you do or don't want. And there's no obligation. Some kit home builders say, this is a kit home, take it or leave it effectively. And as I said earlier, we made big changes here. So that was one thing that we thought we were in control of the plan and the way it was put together from the beginning.
So you felt like the design process was really good?
Yes, yeah, and so I've done a couple of house builds in my life, so it wasn't a complete surprise. So I wanted to do the same thing here, and Melrose, iBuild assisted in that process. They could have provided builders, they could have provided whatever we want, and that was good. So again, you could tick or cross out what you did or did not want. So it was very flexible. That's what I say.
The productive system, did you enjoy it? Did you feel like it was a good design process as well?
Yes, I did enjoy it. It's a professional system, and it's one that anyone who's in industry would immediately take to. As part of the owner builder, you've got to get design sign-offs. I got all that through Productive. So all the computations and everything for these trusses and all the frame, all the engineering notes all came through Productive. I didn't have to sort of worry about that. And I had some questions, throw them back through the Productive, they get changed. It's great.
You feel like you had the support of the team members on that Productive page as well?
Oh yes, look, if I had any problems, I could escalate them, which I did a couple of times, and the response was back. Again, no one has to be down the road or come up or whatever, they're available. So that was good.
Do you remember any team members that assisted you throughout the process?
Yeah, basically the process is we find the house, we go to Mulgrave. Well, we're about 20 minutes away from Mulgrave, so it was easy for us to go to Mulgrave, right?
Yeah.
So that's where your head office is. So we went there, talked to Jackson, and they were very good in showing us what we could have, and options that we had. So probably at that stage, we were more or less confident to proceed to go further. So we signed up, and then the project manager of the whole project that puts it all together, he came on board. That's Peter Corrali, and he was the main go-to person, and still is the main go-to person. So he's able to take all my problems and work with them.
What did you enjoy most about the customer service?
The ability to talk out problems, concerns, problems and concerns. So in the beginning, when we were just starting up, I had not concerns, but I wanted to find out technical things about the window heights and what sort of windows and things like that. And Peter was great. He came back with all the different options, and so at that stage we had signed up, but at that stage you sign up to almost a blank piece of paper. So you've got to have confidence at that stage that you're in a good partnership.
Any difficulties you faced during this build process?
Basically the regulation process. Basically you get certified almost 3 times. One is with we have stumps. So one is digging the holes, someone comes out, looks at the holes, says yep, they're fine, now proceed and get the joist and bearer stage. So they come back and say yep, you're right for the joist and bearer stage, then go ahead and put the frame up. And that was a pleasant, I must admit, that was a pleasant experience. We get all the information, all the frames from iBuild delivered on site, so we bring it down, put them up, and they're all square. I mean, they're good. So we put all that together, get the trusses up. Everything is easy to do. There were a few questions I had to go back to Peter to question how you had thought it was going, as opposed to what I thought was going. But that was a pleasant experience. So I came back, certified the frame, and then we've gone through it now. So now when it's at lock-up stage, I get them back again, and that's it.
You felt like it was handled quite efficiently. Any problems were handled well?
Oh yeah, look, I keep going back to the partnership question.
Yeah.
There are things that are going to be good and bad in it, and when they were bad, you solved them. So I think with the tin, there were pieces that were missing, so I rang up and they said, yep, that's right, yes, we'll get those, and they were here the next about 3 days hence. So I really didn't have to worry about those sort of things. We had a major question about the eaves, which was a potential to be the end of the discussion, but again, iBuild came through and solved that problem. It wasn't to they weren't happy with it. Obviously, they had to pay some money out.
Yeah, that's okay.
But we went through with that.
Definitely, we're happy to give the compensation when necessary.
Yeah. The eaves. Normal eaves are, I think, about 45 centimetres. When you're on an angle like this, they go to 48. So there's a 3. So they said, okay, our fault. So they took them all the eave sheets away and brought the new ones back, which, I mean, you can't ask for more.
What would you say about the product itself. What's your favourite part about the product?
The house,
Yeah.
just the ease in building it. Yeah, just the ease in building it, because everything iBuild have thought about it and have supplied the right quantities and in a format that you can take and do with two people. So it's not a case of saying, oh gee, this frame, for instance, is a 4-man frame you've got to lift and push up. 2 people can do it. It's only myself and my son put this up. Love the roof and the ease it was put up. Basically, you put the trusses up, put the tin on, and away you are. It's dead easy.
So what would you recommend iBuild in the future to maybe your friends or family?
Yeah. It's fair money for the price. You are there with us all the way through. I've only just got to ring up to Peter and he's back to me. If there's anything goes wrong, you haven't failed to solve that problem.
That's good. When you think of iBuild, what kind of words come to mind?
Trust, integrity, that sort of stuff.
That's really good. Okay.
I mean, and when we signed up, you really had to go with your trust at that stage.
Yeah. So you felt like you were able to trust us
at
that stage originally. That's really good. We pride ourselves on providing cheaper rates and quality homes. Would you agree with this statement?
Oh yes, yeah. That was certainly one of the things that got us involved. Yes, and as I said earlier, we took the bare bones, but you can decide that you take the bearers and joists, or you can take whatever you want, or you can cross them off. So yeah, that's fair comment.
You felt like it was a nice value for money.
Oh yeah, and to some extent you're doing yourself a disfavour by doing it that way, because a lot of people would say, well, here it is, and you get the whole package, whereas you're able to slice it to what I want.
That's really good, isn't it? All right, so overall, you would say that you had a positive experience with iBuild?
Yes, I did. Okay.
Yeah. Is there anything you could say in relation to improving our overall service?
I only, as I said at the very beginning, the word partnership keeps coming up. And I had a vision that you had to solve. So that means saying, okay, this is your vision. Is this what you mean by these windows or these doors or this floor or this whatever? And that part wasn't there, but I think it's there now. So you've improved that area. And I think that's the important part is to get or solve my problem.
Okay. That's great. Well, we thank you very much for giving us your customer testimonial. We do appreciate it. As again, you can find out more information on our website at i-build.com.au. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.